What's going on, everyone? We're out here at Glen Helen for the Pro Showcase, something that they partnered with Troy Lee to put on right before the start of the Pro Motocross Series. There's $70,000 on the line today, $35,000 in the 250 class, $35,000 in the 450 class. In this video, we're going to bring you 250 Moto number 1 and Moto number 2. 450 Moto number 1 and 2 will also be available. But anyways, we're going to be pretty much running around all over trackside, trying to bring you guys the best firsthand coverage that we can. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here we go. Alright, game's down. On the inside. Here they come around on the first lap. Looks like Schwartz and Gordon. They're fixing way. Where's Zimmerman at? There he is, way back there. He's got his work cut out for him. Back up the hill. Gordon looking pretty good. Way holding his own. We got some of the B-class riders in here as well, mixed in with the pros right now. Parker Ross and Dylan Schwartz battling for the lead right now. Going up the hill. Bombing down the hill. Schwartz looking a little bit better right now. We got Gordon in second. Really big gap back to the other Gordon right here in fourth. Way right there in fifth. He's technically not in the class. He's out here for fun essentially. There goes Sanford right there. Enzo making his way through the field. Pick this battle back up here. Parker definitely holding his own. Hold on. Over here. Schwartz looks good on Thursday. Looks good again right now. Going into the third lap here. This is where Schwartz passed him last lap. Right there, he's taking the inside though. Good run up the hill for Brett. Good gap back to fourth right there. Looks like Timmerman probably went down because he's way back right now. Honestly, I was expecting Schwartz to make the pass by now. Oh man, we still got a battle though. Here he comes on the inside, going up the hill. Parker Ross. Looking solid. Let's see if he can shut the door on the exit here. He's going to the inside. Nope. Hops to the outside this time. Little look back. Here goes Landon Gordon right here. Solid third place right now. Looks like Way making the pass on Revan Gordon, but better drive up the hill. Revan gets it back. Big little battle right here for fourth. Love to see it. Way is all over him. Oh, it's getting heated. Looking a little hard to pass out there. Parker Ross is doing his thing though. Looks like Schwartz is getting impatient. See if we can pick this up over the start straight. Looks like Schwartz did finally get the pass made and he's already stretching it out. Good little gap. Landon right there in third. Let's pick up this battle for fourth right here. Still Revan and Vincent Way right here. Looks like Colton Bowe has also joined the conversation. Looking pretty solid right there in fifth, so we got a three-way battle for the final podium spot. Coming back down the hill. There's your sixth place rider. Alright, so it looks like Schwartz is starting to lock in and lock it down. Already a pretty significant gap with about that 3/4 of a lap that he was in the lead by himself. Parker Ross still looking super solid, stretching it out over the rest of the field. Landon Gordon way out in front of this battle right here. And here is the battle. Looks like Tim Bowe's searching on the inside right here. Revan trying to keep hold of the final podium spot. And gets around Way. Way's technically not even in the class right now. Just out there riding for fun. Alright, so now Tim Bowe is right on the back of Gordon. Let's see as they come around the top of the hill here. Gordon wisely protects the inside. He's got to shut the door though. Tim Bowe with the slingshot. Tim Bowe with the slingshot. Nice move. Oh no. Got some bike troubles here. Bummer deal. Not happy about it. All right, so now Timbo into third. Still got Revin right here in fourth. Way technically not in fifth. So fifth place is actually this guy right here. So Timbo's definitely moving forward. Got a good little gap over Revin and Vincent. And then this is your battle, the next battle on the track. Trevor Collett is leading right now. We got a little freight train action going here. Check that out. There's your race leader. There's the gap right here back to second. Shout out to the Bar X guys. 3 out of the top 4 Bar X Yamahas right now. And here's your gap back to Timbo right there. Gordon's still keeping him honest, and Way is just staying right on Revin right now. Giving him a hard time. Love to see it. And then we got this absolute battle going on right here. Oh. Looks like we got a new rider moving up to the top of the battle right now. I'll have to get you guys an update on who exactly that is. Alright, so check this out. That's rider Floyd right there now into 6th. Collett still right there in 7th place. Here's that battle between Way and Gordon. He is just staying right on his back wheel. I'll try to give you guys an update right now on Enzo. Show you where he's at. He is moving forward through the field, but he is still way back. Looking back up with these guys, rider Floyd is stretching it out just a bit over Collett. And then Collett's still holding it strong right now. Looks like they're still shuffling around a little bit. But here's what I want you guys to see back here, just outside the top 10, Max Sanford getting around, and then here comes Enzo Timmerman. He should be up to about 12th place. I believe that's 11th right in front of him. Sanford just moved into the top 10 right now. Here's that battle with Collett still trying to hold on. Not sure who that is right behind him. I'll have to give you guys an update. Oh, nice little move to the inside there. Got the pass made. And look at this battle right here with Timmerman. Hasn't quite got around these guys yet. It's been almost a whole lap. Good three-way battle with Sanford in the front right now. Oh man, they're going for it. I have to imagine that Enzo's gonna get inside the top 10 more than likely. It's right there in front of him. Sanford getting passed twice in the same corner. Timmerman looking to make the 2-for-1 special stick. Let's see what he can do right here. Not quite. Alright, so Timmerman did get the pass made over there on the start straight. And he's already got a nice little gap going. Comes down the hill. I think we only have a couple of laps left right now. But the gap to this freight train right here is not that far. So he could do some serious damage control right now. See if we can open it up. Make some more passes. Another little interesting thing worth noting with Enzo is right after this, he does have to line right back up on the 450. So it looks like he might be saving some energy, conserving just a little bit. Not a bad idea. Not the white flag lap yet. So you have to expect you might get another pass or two. Look, he's closing in on this battle right here. Meanwhile, your race leader, not that far behind that battle, maybe a third of the track. So lapping through most of the field right now, Dylan Schwartz looking ready to go for outdoors. You have to imagine he was feeling pretty confident after racing here on Thursday. And he was probably just biding his time behind his teammate. Now that he's gotten some clean air, he's definitely pushing out. Look, here's the gap right here. Definitely keeping him honest. Let's pick up Gordon all the way back here. Definitely not a bad ride at all. Not quite able to keep in touch with the front two, but rock solid for sure. Here comes your fourth place rider, Timbo. And then it looks like didn't get around Revin. That's not going to hurt Revin for the position on the overall, but it's still pretty cool. Alright, then here's this battle. Timmerman already on the back wheels of these guys. They're still going to have at least 2 more laps to go right now. Looks like he's losing the side plate off the side of his bike. I imagine he's going to do some damage on this lap right here. Move forward just a bit more. Going up the hill right now. So I believe this is Mason Simmons right here leading the group. That should be Colin, and then here comes the Enzo. Any move here in these turns. Taking the outside right, trying to make it work. There he goes. Powers around the outside. That's one more. Got a bit of a gap to make up on Colin right now. So here goes Timbo, your 4th place rider. Whoa, getting a little loose with the lapper right there. And here is Way still locked in right with him. Revan also still locked in right behind Vincent. Making some good ground right here. Ryder Floyd moving on up. He seems to have a pretty good pace. And then here comes this battle. Zimmerman all the way up to 9th already. There he goes. All over the back of Pollard right now. Maybe make a move right here. Let's see. He goes all the way to the outside. Like we lost just a little bit of ground right there. White flag lap. I believe this is your 7, 8, 9 right here on the track right now. Meanwhile, bringing it home with a comfortable lead, Dylan Schwartz. Looking happy and healthy out in front right now. There's the back gap to his team. The gap back to his teammate right there. Parker Ross definitely didn't lose too much ground. Let's see if we can pick up Gordon all the way back here on the triple. So those guys definitely put in some work. Pretty stretched out. Have to imagine if Timmerman is not completely gassed by the second moto, he might give them a pretty good battle. He seems to have the speed at least. Here comes Timbo in fourth. Way right there. Just dropping in here. Fifth place. Revan Gordon. And then here comes that freight train battle. Pick up Timmerman right here. Still hasn't been able to get around. He's stuck in 9th place. He knows it's the last lap though. Let's see how this works out. Not a great drive out of that corner. Might be running out of time here. Gonna need a pretty crazy block pass right here. Not gonna work out. So 7th, 8th, and 9th. And then rounding out your top 10 right there.
250 Pro Moto, we have Dylan Schwartz, who came off the track in first place. Now, Dylan, we were talking to you, and you've been hurt, so you haven't been able to race your Bar X Yamaha, so you're coming out here for some gate drops. You were out here on Thursday. You won a little bit of money, so did the money bring you back, or did the gate drops bring you back?
Well, I signed up for both ahead of time, so the plan was always to race both. Wasn't too happy with the result on Thursday, so came back Saturday to try to get some revenge on these guys.
And where did you finish on Thursday?
5th.
So 5th overall against some 450s. Hey, that's nothing to be mad about right there. So one moto down, got the top position for that $10,000 at the end of the day. What's it gonna take to win that second moto?
Just get a good start and get ahead of these guys, and just get for me, a comfortable lead, and then I can just ride my own race from there. It's kind of what I tried to do there. Didn't get the best start. Had to pass a few guys, but got that lead opened up, and then just rode a comfortable race.
All right, well, who would you like to thank you for getting you here?
The whole Toyota Redlands Bar X team, they go above and beyond for me. They've been riding with me since through all the injuries and through all the good results and everything. All the highs and lows, they've been there. My parents, my girlfriend, everyone that supports me. I can't thank these guys enough.
With a pretty good jump right there into second. 2. Schwartz already into 3rd. Moto 1, number 1 winner, trying to find a way up the hill right there. Looks like we lost Gordon on the opening lap. That's going to put Schwartz already into 2nd. Closing in on the leader here. Should have a good battle in these next couple of laps. Schwartz put himself in a good position. Well, we're going to have to keep an eye on right now. We got Way in 3rd. And Timmerman right here in 4th. So can he march his way forward? That's my question right now. Way, man. Looking really good. Alright, so on the other half of the track, Schwartz ended up taking over the lead. Already starting to stretch it out. Zimmerman's still stuck behind Way. I don't know that stuck is the right word, because if anything, Way's a little bit further ahead at this point. Check him out right here. Back around, Schwartz is already starting to stretch it out. Over Parker Ross right here in 2nd. With that being said, they still have a pretty big gap. Looks like Timmerman is now starting to make a push on Way. And then Colton Bowe, another good ride right here. Top 4 once again by the time you remove Way from the running order. And then it looks like the Gordon brothers are racing it out right here. So it looks like Landon is on his way back up from that first lap crash. Trying to find his way around Revan. Going on the outside here, see how it works out. Pretty good battle. freight train we got going on right here. A little bit further back. Alright, so at this point we're only a few laps in, but Schwartz is pretty much already locking this thing down. Nobody's catching him. Here comes Parker Ross, still looking good. And here's your battle for third. Technically, Timmerman would be scored in third right now, regardless. Looks like more issues for Landon Gordon. He seems to be going backwards. Not sure what's going on with that, but his brother got back around him. Here's that battle. Looks like Zimmerman might be getting a little impatient. Alright, so picking back up with your race leader, Dylan Schwartz. There's the gap back to second place. Here's that same battle. Schwartz coming at us up the hill right now. Here comes second place, Parker Ross. Looking pretty good. Timbo not far behind that battle. Oh, Way gets loose. Zimmerman way up the turn. Looks like Way's stretching it back out just a bit. Oh, little bobble. Timbo, right there. All right, looks like Gordon got it back going. He's pulling away from his brother once again. And then there's a gap back to the next rider. Schwartz already into some pretty good lap traffic in this 20 or so rider field. Timmerman looks just a little bit more complacent than I was expecting. Not sure if he's hurting. think the thing is right here, Timmerman knows there's nothing to actually be gained financially or position-wise by making this pass. But right as I say that, he makes the pass. Maybe he feels Timbo closing in behind him. Either way, Timmerman moving on up. There goes Timbo right there. So he's definitely closed the gap. Freaking Landon back up right here. Revan sticking right with him. There's Revan. Punch in on him here. So Shorts is looking good for $10,000 right now with your 1-1. Got to bring it home. Looks like Timmerman's starting to set a pretty good pace right now. He's probably about out of time, but he is starting to close in on second. There goes Timbo after way right now. It looks like Timmerman probably made a mistake. He definitely lost some ground. Still holding down third though. Way still holding on Timbo right there. Timbo probably feels like a podium's on the table if he can get it going. Now once again we have Revan back in front of his brother. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like he's losing another position. Oh, he's battling back. Coming down to the end. Parker Ross firmly established in second right now. There's the gap back to Timmerman. Looks like Way stretched it back over Timbo again. This should be your 5th place rider right here. Revan Gordon moving on up. Parker Ross now up to 6th. Not sure what's going on with Landon. He's still riding. Looked really good at the start there, and then not so much. Just want to give a quick shout out to Max Sanford. He's right here in the back of the pack. Not sure exactly what's going on, but watching him ride, he looks good. He's got a little extra something more than most of these other guys back here. But he is about to get lapped. Timbo back all over way once again. Let's follow him into the corners here. Ooh, looks like a little battle. Got ourselves a battle. Oh, does he stuff him? Nope, lets him go. No, he gets him back. Wow. All right, it looks like we might be coming to the white flag this lap. There it is, last lap. Oh, Timbo got around way right there. So he is officially into fourth on the track and on the scoring board. Pretty big gap back to Gordon here. And it looks like he's going to have some pressure from Parker Ross. Whoa. Luckily, there's only one lap left. So it doesn't have to hold on too long, but that gap is definitely shrinking. There goes Landon right there. Anyways, coming back down the hill for the final time, looking to bring home $10,000, making sure nobody's there to mess with him. Dylan Schwartz rode great on Thursday. And even better today with the 1-1. There's the gap back to Parker Ross. So he, I believe, is going to go 2-2 for second overall. Nice little chunk of change for him. Zimmerman gonna have to wonder what could have been. Looks like Gordon is gonna go ahead and lock it down right here. So Revan Gordon gonna bring it in. And then my bad, I misquoted earlier, Ryder Floyd right here. Ryder Floyd gonna bring that one in, and then Landon Gordon still bringing it around right here. Good to see him get the finish in.
Surprised right now because Bar X Yamaha rider Cole Timbo down here on the podium with a 4-4. So that means that the boss, Myron Short, somebody did the math for him and he was right. So Cole got you down here third overall at this event. You were out here on Thursday, you said, racing against the 450s. Maybe not had the best results, but still you decided to come back. What brought you back? The money or just the gate drops?
The gate drops for sure. Thursday was a little bit of a bummer. We had a bike issue in the first moto, but we rode good in the second moto and then came back to get more gate drops today, and yeah, we had a great day.
So how was your races today? You said you finished fourth in the first moto, fourth in this moto. Take us through your second moto that got you on this podium.
Yeah, I got off to an okay start. I almost tucked the front in the first turn, but yeah, I got into 5th behind Vincent and Enzo, and they were riding really good. Vincent's ripping out there. I ended up getting Vincent with 2 laps to go, and saved a little bit of energy for those 2 laps so I could sprint away. But yeah, Vincent's riding great.
So now, do you have plans on racing the entire outdoor series on your BarX Yamaha? What's next for you?
I'm going to race the first round at Paula next weekend, and then maybe 2 more rounds as an amateur, then we'll go to Loretta's after that.
So you're going to Loretta's and doing all that stuff, and then after that, do you plan on going full professional for everything next year?
We'll see. We'll see how the next weekend goes, and then Loretta's and all that, but yeah, we'll go from there.
All right, well, I know you're on the BarX team, so you got to mention Myron. Who else would you like to help? Who else would you like to thank for getting you here?
Yeah, I can't thank my parents and my mechanic Jordan enough. They do everything for me. Paul at Toyota Redlands has supported me for the past couple years. I can't thank him enough. Everyone at the Toyota Redlands BarX Yamaha team, Robbie. Congratulations to Myron on becoming a grandpa last weekend. Fly, Alyssa, Viral, ASV. Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, I'll stop talking and we'll get the big checks and then the cash over here with all the Glen on the podium. And we're with somebody that we see a lot of. We're lucky with the NGPC series. We get to see a lot of you and your girlfriend. But Parker Ross switched over to the BarX Yamaha team for outdoors. I know you haven't had a lot of time on this motorcycle. Came out and got 2 hole shots for today. And then now you're on the overall podium, led some laps. So take us through your second moto.
Yeah, bike's ripping, got a good start. Can't thank the whole BarX crew enough. They've been busting their butts. I've been on the bike for about a couple weeks now, so I'm pretty comfortable on it. And yeah, Dylan Schwartz is riding good, and just tried to hold him off as long as possible and stay with him. I mean, he's riding good, so he's the guy I'm trying to be closest with during the week. So it's been nice, good sweep for the whole BarX crew, and yeah, it was a good moto. Kind of struggling a little bit with flow out there, but I mean, that's to be expected, right? First race on the new team and a new bike and everything. So yeah, stoked on the result, and yeah, happy with the second.
Well, so we're gonna start the first row of money coming your way right now. We're gonna have Bob from ASV come in, and this is your second hole shot of the day. So giving you another $400 and making it to where it makes it a little bit easier. Bob, would you like to say anything?
So was it the ASV clutch that helped you with these hole shots?
Oh yeah, that had to be it, right? That was just a clutch. Yeah.
It's always nice to give one of your riders some extra money. So that's the first check that he gets for today. And now we're going to come in with the second big check, and that's for second overall. That's a $5,000 check. And now here's what you really want. You want the envelope full of money. So we got ASV throwing some money at you. You got Glen Helen and Bud throwing some money at you. Who else would you like to thank for getting you here?
I can't thank my mom and dad. They're watching at home. My girlfriend for today and on Thursday coming out and helping me, taking care of me, man. I'd be lost without her here. So the whole BarX crew, Bradley for training me, my mechanic McClellan had the bike dialed all day. Yeah, I just can't thank everybody else behind me, Fly, and everybody else. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Well, now the real question, do you think boss Myron was able to do the math and know that he had a BarX sweep of the 250 podium, or do you think somebody's helping him out with that math?
Oh, yeah, definitely somebody's helping out. He's not that smart. We give him too much credit. But, no, shout out to him for giving me this opportunity, Paul at Toyota Redlands. And, yeah, I can't thank everybody enough. I would say more sponsors, but new on the team. So not quite familiar yet with everybody yet, but we'll get it dialed for Paula.
All right. Now, with that, are you planning on doing the whole outdoor series?
Yes, sir. I'll do all of them.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you, and congratulations on second place. With the man of the hour, the man that goes 1-1 on the day, didn't get the whole shots, but he was ahead of everybody when it counted. Dylan Schwartz, BarX Yamaha rider, out front. I mean, if I was you, I'd be jumping up and down taking these checks home. But take us through your second moto.
Yeah, better start than the first one. Was in, I think, third there coming around the whole shot line. So only had to make a couple of passes this time and got those out of the way quick. And then just got a comfortable lead and kind of just rode smart from there and made sure I wasn't making any mistakes or going to do anything to throw it away. So, yeah, it was good.
We actually came back on camera right as you were making that pass on Parker Ross, and we were kind of giving you a little bit of a bad time about maybe doing a Deegan moment, but it looked like Parker kind of checked up a little bit, and he said he was just trying to stay in front of you as long as he could because he knows you're going fast right now. So when it comes down to it, what are your plans for the summer? Are you racing the whole series as well?
Yeah, that's the plan, doing the full outdoor series and SMX. So going to try to just carry this momentum into outdoors, and we got the bike working pretty good. It's fast and suspension's working nice, so feeling pretty confident and excited to go racing here in a week.
The other question we had is, does the mechanic get anything? You're going home with a pretty healthy amount of money. Does the mechanic get a bonus after this?
Yeah, of course. He'll get a little chunk of change. You know, we couldn't do it without these guys, our engine guy, our suspension guy, team manager, everyone. I mean, they all put in a bunch of hours during the week, and if it was just us riders, we couldn't do without them. So, yeah, they'll definitely get a little bit of money.
Now, are you going to do anything special to celebrate?
Probably not. Maybe some In-N-Out on the way home.
That's funny because that's what we were talking about. We were talking about a lot of these racers like to go to In-N-Out. If you haven't heard about Smashburger right over here, they put In-N-Out to shame. So let's get these guys in here and get you a big check and some cash. So $10,000 for winning this event, and Bud, the man behind it all. So $10,000 in cash for Dylan. So is there anybody else you'd like to thank for getting you here?
I mean, yeah, I just want to give a big thank you to the whole Toyota, Redlands, Sparks, Yamaha team. I mean, like I said, they put in hours during the week, late nights, trying to get us comfortable, and I really just got to give it up to them. My girlfriend, my parents, Fly, Alpine Star, CTI, everyone that supports us. Thank you, guys.
So now, are you marking your calendar for next year? Are you going to be back to MotoFest in 2026?
I would like to. I would like to for sure.
All right, well, there you have it. Dylan Schwartz, the man with taking home the big check and the highest amount of money at this year's MotoFest 250 Pro class.